Okay, this is Brandon Hess. For this week. We went over the last phases of Envision again and finished up our solo projects and updated our WordPresses. So for the solo project in class, I created this PowerPoint for my team project and went through it, or went over it. We went through each of these slides, or I went through each of these slides and explained what my project was about, what person I was benefiting, what kind of employees I had for the project, flowchart, feature list, and so forth. The project itself here, the demo. Clicking up here, the link will take you back to this main page. The project's unique feature that I added was a wish list, which works similarly to the cart, except for you can't check out from the cart. If there are no items in the wish list or cart, it'll tell you that there are no items in the cart. You can go to sign up or sign in, either way. So if I add these items, I can add items to the wish list, add things to the cart. Now, if I go to wish list, I can remove items from the wish list if I want. It'll show the total price of the wish list items. Go to cart. Cart is the only one you can check out though. You can remove one item. Now, if you try and make a purchase, you have to be signed in to do it. I have a example account that I can use. Then it'll take you to the checkout where you were last at. From here you just enter in some fake information. For the demo anyways, you use fake information, but if this was an actual site, you'd fill out your regular information. Then you just continue on with the purchase. Go through. It'll tell you at the top that the purchase is successful, and if you were to go to $80 is what I currently have from the last time I tested this. If I refresh it, you'll see that the payment went through. The other thing is, if say that you still have items in the wish list or the cart, when you log out, it will empty the cart. Oh, before that, you can also go to your profile to view your orders. Everything from here up is previous orders that I made for testing purposes, but this is the most recent purchase of $30, the two swords that we purchased. So anyways, if you log out, it'll clear and empty the wish list and shopping cart, which is something that I did not have when I presented in class, that I made an adjustment to. And the code for that is right here under user. I added a session. I added the session cart to null and the wish list to null. When the person logs out, it sets it to that. Other adjustments I made to the site is I changed the background image. I had other images that looked very similar, but I wanted to use a different pattern. I also changed, originally it was bright like this. I had a recommendation from the class to take the border I had for the main page on these and apply it to the entire background, which is what I did, and it looks nicer. Other recommendations I had was the labels and the title up here and this P tag down here were all originally dark gray, so they were very hard to read, and originally there was no images for these pages. It was just only the home page had images, so I also added and updated those. Another thing I added was this little tag up here, which I think is called the favorite icon. That was just an extra little thing I wanted to add, so I went and added that right here. I don't know if I need all three of these. It was the last minute thing I was just messing with. I don't really use it that much, but it works. And that's it for the updates on that, besides minor, CSS code here from what I did to the updates here. I also changed the button colors from white to black, and now they're only white when you hover over them, because I had feedback that they were hard to read from in the classroom and stuff. Other than that, the other thing I have to show is my portfolio, which is the main page. These are just fake posts that were there when I pre-built it that I'll update and change later. But if you go to my portfolio tab, I have a link to all of my GitHub repos, the solo project. The video link that I'm doing right now will be here for this, or I'll make another video just running down the app itself. For the team project, there's the repo we had that I was sharing with my partner, and this is the video of me running down the team project. Up here at the Agile tab, I run down Agile and what each phase was and how it meant, what I was used for and why they're important. As for LAMP and Mean, those tabs are just quick rundowns of, for the LAMP one, the team project is what we did, what all we used for and what functionality it had. Any videos related to that will be at the bottom of it. Same with Mean, solo project, what I use, what kind of functionality it has. The demo for it, I will also post a link for once I get it up on YouTube. As for Resume, I currently do not have the physical copy on here. You can use my LinkedIn up here at the top. But I will be updating my physical copy of my resume and putting it up here. It may or may not. It'll either be the same as my LinkedIn or slightly different. It all depends. It might have information on it that my LinkedIn does not, from before I made my LinkedIn. But other than that, that is my video. Thank you for watching.